Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. England versus Spain. This is it, World Cup final day. World Cup final, wow. I never thought I'd be saying that, I'll be honest with you, even though I did predict England to reach this final. The fact that we're here and we've now got a chance of winning this trophy, this means a lot. This definitely means a huge amount to England fans. A senior World Cup would just be unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Let me know where you're from in the chats. Let's get some score predictions out as well. And yeah, it's a big night, big morning, big evening, big afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Let's see. Is it coming home? I think England are favourites. I do think England are favourites, but it doesn't mean anything. India, welcome. People from India. Foundation. It's coming home. Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you there. My prediction. I predicted 2-0 England tonight. So I think that's what I'm going for. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I could be wrong. Obviously, we could have the dreaded penalties, couldn't we? I don't want to see penalties. I think it's a cruel way for anybody to lose. Australia, welcome. Great to have you. Commiserations. I mean, what a tournament you guys have had. What hosts you've been. Thank you very much. It's so cool that people from all over the world are joining and watching this game. I mean, how far has this women's game come along? You know, and all my mates are texting me about it, saying where they're watching it, how they're watching it. This is huge. This is really, really huge. But no, Australia, commiserations on the 3rd, 4th place match. I think it was just the emotion was probably a bit too much. But that Australian team, you know, they'll be back. You guys will be back. This is the beginning, really, for you guys. The same way the Euros was for England. Australia will be challenging for this world title again, no doubt. And hopefully India as well. You know, with a population like India. Good morning, good afternoon, Johnny. I don't know why I'm confused about what time it is in Australia. This is in Australia. We know it's night time. So, yeah, good evening, those from Australia. On the Premier League, well, I'm not really bothered, really. As daft as it sounds. Who's on this afternoon? I've not even looked what the fixtures are this afternoon. So we've got Villa, Everton. That'll be a really good game. I think Villa will win that. West Ham, Chelsea. I think that'll be a draw. So, morning, Matt. Spain 2-2 and Mary Earps to be the penalty area. Yeah, I do think if it goes to penalties, I think England are favourites. I think with our goalkeeper and the quality of our players, I think England are favourites in penalties. And trust me, an Englishman does not say that often at all, actually. So I don't want it to go to penalties. I'll make that very clear now. I do not want a penalty shootout. I want this to be done within 90 minutes. I know the neutral may think differently. If anybody's in England, by the way, and watching this on ITV instead of BBC, what are you doing? Get flicked over to the BBC. Much better coverage. I just can't believe. Oh, goosebumps. Looking at some of the promos that they're playing now on the BBC, and it just gets you. So here's the teams. Mary Earps, Jess Carter, Millie Bright, Alex Greenwood, Lucy Bronze, Georgia Stanway, Walsh, Daly, Toon, Hemp and Russo. You knew it would be unchanged. We know Serena loves... she loves keeping the same team. It's as simple as that. Obviously, we know Lauren James is back in terms of availability, but I had no doubt that Lauren James was going to be on the bench for this game, and I think rightly so. She can be an impact sub, but she has to stick with the team that's got her through these knockout rounds. I'm not sure who's on the ITV panel, actually. If someone wants to... In fact, let me have a flick over and have a look, see who's on the ITV panel. I don't think both teams will score, but what do I know? Spain, though. I've feared Spain. I have feared Spain from the beginning of this tournament. Anybody, and keep going on about it, anybody who's seen my prediction video before this World Cup, I had Spain and England in the final. I predicted the final. And I just think Spain is the one team that can really cause England problems. We struggled against them in the Euros. I think if they'd have beaten us at the Euros, they'd have gone on to win the tournament instead of England. But so Spain is the team, the last team I wanted England to face in this final, honestly. But I mean, it's just showing now. This is an England team that's got to the final with no Frank Kirby, no Beth Mead, no Leah Williamson. Beth Mead, of course, the player and the top goal scorer of the Euros. Leah Williamson, the captain, our best centre-back. It's unbelievable that we're even here, and it just shows the depth and the quality that England have at the minute. No, forget that. I'm definitely a BBC man. No way do I want to be watching ITV, but whatever you want to watch, just for the no commercial breaks alone. So what's everyone else's predictions? I'm going 2-0 England. That's what I'm going for. If anyone else hasn't put theirs on yet, now's plenty of time. I've joined this stream a little bit earlier today. Usually I only start 10 or 15 minutes before the start of the match, but I thought I've got to get on early, have a chat with people, see what people are thinking. Has anybody else, by the way, tried to get hold of that England away shirt? I hate Nike. I hate Nike for England because they just consistently do not put enough shirts out. It was the same with the men's blue shirt a couple of years ago where you just can't get hold of it. And it's exactly the same for the women's blue one now. You just cannot get hold of it at all. And it's really frustrating because I really want the shirt. I have actually got, not to curse it, but I have planned in a little graphic for penalty shootout should it go there. Because previously, I've been worried in other games I've live streamed because I didn't have a graphic in case it went to penalties. But I've got one now. I don't want to use it, but I've got one. Yeah, Alex Scott's on there now, I think, and Farrell Williams, so I'm so nervous. I am so nervous. Oh, mind my chair. I've got quite a squeaky chair, so if I move at some points and you hear it, apologies for that, everybody. For those that are regulars to this channel, after this World Cup, I am actually doing the room I'm in. I'm decorating. I've got a new camera. There's going to be a new setup coming, so that should be quite exciting. I'm really looking forward to, really jazzing this setup up, really. Who's going to be England's key player today? I mean, Lauren Hemp in the semi-final was just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I think she was our best player in that match. Yeah, the tide has changed for England and penalty shootouts. Definitely. And I know, bloody hell, Matt, we're jinxing it. The tide hasn't changed. We're terrible still. Blah, 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 blah. Just forget I said that. Forget I said that. What am I doing? What am I doing? But no, historically, I mean, I don't know if everyone does know, but historically, particularly in the men's game anyway, England's penalty shootout record, I think statistically, was one of the worst in the world. So, yeah. And of course, we did lose the Euro final on penalties as well. Don't want to talk about that neither. Hello, Brady. Sorry, I've just missed you. I missed your previous hello earlier. Welcome to the channel. What time is it for everybody? Because I know in England, I've said this in all my live streams, it's been a real pain to watch this tournament, particularly in the group stages. I missed a lot of the games. I have managed to catch just about most of the England games, but even a lot of them were on, Monday to Friday working hours. So I know at the minute, what is it, 8 p.m. or something in Australia? I'm not sure, but it's obviously 11. What time is it now? It's 20 to 11 in the UK now, so on a Sunday morning, obviously, so it's much better. Don't know how it is for everybody else. I know I've had a lot of people on this channel watching it 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just watching some of the highlights, and I think it's concentrating on Alex Greenwood at the minute, and she has had a really good tournament, But we've needed that. We've needed these players that at the Euros were on the fringes or looking like they could step up, and they have. All of them have stepped up. I don't think Georgia Stanway's had the best tournament. I really don't, I really believe that. I mean, it's just showing an opportunity now. This is an opportunity Stanway should have buried in the semi-final. He'd expect her to, but I'd like to see Georgia Stanway have a good final. We know Spain are going to rely on youth, and we have been relying on youth. And like England, they've got a lot of their best players at home as well. So it's unbelievable that both of these two teams have reached the final. It looks like they're doing an ending ceremony. I don't think they're going to show it unless you press the red button or something in the UK. So what's everyone's thoughts on the tournament? Regardless of tonight's results, have you enjoyed it? Has it been the best Women's World Cup ever? I think it started slowly, but as the tournament's come on, it's definitely become a really strong tournament, an entertaining one as well. Yeah, it has. I agree, Matt. I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed this World Cup. I don't know how they play. I mean, to be honest with you, you hear, don't you, a lot of ex-players say they're more nervous watching than what they were playing. I think as a player, you're in the changing room now. You're in the zone. You almost blank it out. You've got other stuff to concentrate on, and you can affect the outcome. Whereas a fan, you just sat here like torture. Did you, Matt? Well, did you manage to get the semi-final and final predictions? I mean the group stages. If anyone's nailed the group stage predictions early on in this tournament, you're a genius, because the group stages went nothing like most people predicted, and there were a lot of upsets, weren't they, early on? And some of the big teams, the FIFA World Rankings up until the semi-finals really went out the window. Everyone was beating anybody. So, yeah, I think everybody struggled with the predictions early on. Yeah, they were really difficult to pin down. Interesting that Serena's actually been linked, hasn't she, with other jobs this week. Obviously, the American coach left. So, scoreline update. Sorry, Spain 3-0. I would take a 3-0 England win, hands down, obviously. I don't know. It's who's going to play the occasion. This is the first. I mean, England have the better experience as a nation at the minute in recent history, and a lot of these players do in terms of these big moments, these big finals. England have that experience. But how you handle it on the night, we don't know. Just seeing a replay of Lauren James Stamp there, she couldn't handle it on the night. It only takes one idiot or one silly mistake or one rush of blood, and the game can completely change. So who knows what's going to happen. It needs all 11 players to respond to the occasion just as well as the other 10 players on the pitch. It only takes one person to ruin a team's chances. So welcome everybody if you just join in. We're about, what time is it? We're about 15-20 minutes away from kickoff, aren't we? Is it 11 o'clock kickoff or is it half 11? I'm sure it's 11. Yeah, 11 o'clock kickoff. So we're about 15-20 minutes away. Let me know where you're from in the chats, who you're supporting. Everybody's welcome here, not just England fans. I know there's 3 England shirts in this video, but this isn't just for English fans. I want, fans supporting anybody and anybody on this channel. England have Dutch courage, yeah. Suppose we do, really. I wish I'd have bought a cup of tea up before I started this channel. I'm so thirsty. It's just talking about Serena's job. If you remember where this England women's team were before she took over, it was Phil Neville, wasn't it? And it was just almost just holding the team back. And there was that period where he was leaving but then wasn't, and it was all a bit... It just shows you really how much of a poor job he's done. Because I know Serena's brought new players through, but a good core of these players were there when Phil Neville was present, particularly at the Euros. Interestingly as well, a lot have been in the press recently about, could Serena replace Gareth Southgate as England's men's manager? Very interesting thoughts on that. I mean, you can't... If she wins the World Cup today, I mean, even if she doesn't really, but if she does win the World Cup today with England, her record's just... It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Absolutely unbelievable. England are literally on the cusp of a international treble. I was saying in my preview video to this, the finalissima, the Euros and the World Cup. It's everything you can possibly win. There's nothing else left for this group to win and to hold at the same time. So it is immortal stuff. It is the promised land sorts of stuff that we're looking at here. Tracy Neville was the manager of the netball team, not the football team. I'm not sure who's the singer, but it looks like they're putting on a bit of a show. Come on, England. Oh, my God, this has got to be our time. Got to be our time. Come on. So it looks like for Spain, Salma Paralelo, I can't pronounce her name, is starting for Spain. She has been the player who has scored arguably the most important goals for Spain through these knockout rounds. And it'd be interesting. I mean, she's only 19. Wow. World Cup final. Be interesting to see who has most of the ball in this match, because technically both teams are very strong and both will want the ball. Yeah, Lucy Bronze is going to have her hands full today, definitely. Yeah, Gary Neville was class, wasn't he, in his day? I just can't call it. I really can't call it. I'll be honest, my head and heart is both saying England, but anything can happen on a final. Just replaying Ella Toon's goal from the semi-final against Australia, and what a strike. Get in. I mean, if we play like we did against Australia, I think England will win this match. They were the better side. Interesting, though, that Sweden beat Australia. Does that have a bearing on which team has had the tougher route? I'm not sure. I think a third place playoff match is always different. 2-0 England. Yeah, that's what I've gone for, Terry. I'll see you later. I've not done any baking yet, though. Have you got it on your projector? So we are about 10 minutes away now from kickoff. Looks like the singer's finished. Yeah, I mean, Ashley Cole, it's that whole golden generation, to argue that they were the best players ever for England or anything like that is, from an England perspective, no idea, because they didn't win anything and they never got past a quarter-final, certainly from a league perspective. Scoreline update, I hope your confidence rubs off on me a little bit, because I'm not feeling it to be that easy yet. So the BBC are doing a promo now with, it looks like, what's her name? Millie something? Millie Bobby Brown is doing a promo for it, by the looks of it. I mean, does Lauren James come on? If it's 0-0, is Lauren James coming on and making the difference? Bit of a story that would, wouldn't it? What a World Cup that would be. Again, if anybody has any idea how to get hold of that England away shirt, I need to know. Caroline, England to win on penalty. I don't want penalties. Penalties are awful. But at least you put England to win. So we've got about 17, 20 people on at the moment. Let me know where you're from. We've got people from India, I understand, on. From Australia. Obviously, I believe some people from England watching as well. That's what I don't want tonight, scoreline update. As long as a refereeing decision does not decide the outcome of this game for either side, you just want the best team to win and not a silly penalty decision or something soft or VAR. You just want it a full, honest 90 minutes and the best team wins. No controversy. Here we go. There's the trophy. It looks like, is it like in a blanket or something? It'll be interesting to see how the crowd reacts here. Who are they going to be supporting? England or Spain? I know, obviously, a lot of fans were trying to get hold of tickets and things like that. But I think it'd be full of Aussies still. Obviously, a lot of Australians hoping that they would get a ticket for the final. I'm not sure how many England fans have been able to purchase tickets. No, we don't want penalties. Torture. Well, I don't know. I do think England are favourites if it goes to penalties. Certainly the better goalkeeper. The players are in the tunnel. Come on. Come on. It's coming home. It is coming home. Have faith. England's first senior World Cup final in the men's or women's game since 1966. That is how rare and important this match is. We have, of course, won World Cups at youth level over recent years, but nothing beats winning a World Cup at senior level. And England have no doubt over our history since 66, underachieved massively across both formats. And it looks like I've just had a cup of tea delivered right on cue. Thank you very much. Cheers. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Oh, she's good to me. Here's the World Cup trophy. I do like the trophy. Very different to the men's, of course. Much taller. Yeah, rugby and cricket have won it, but the football, it's just always eluded us, hasn't it, at senior level? So this matters. This really matters. I won't sing the... Well, will I sing the national anthem? No, I won't. It's a bit awkward when it's just me here. I might mumble it. England look very focused. The players are not communicating at all staring forward. Yeah, no, I do. I have sometimes sang the national anthem. Come on, Lionesses, bring it home. See, the beauty of... It's amazing watching this, but it's so painful to watch. Like the tension and the stress of watching a major final. I hate... The feeling after England lost that European final was just... Oh, you can't describe it. It's just awful. It is beyond painful. But you know if we win it, the joy is unbelievable. And that's why sport is so much fun. But a little bit of me thinks I just wish I was a neutral with nothing on the line here. But come on, Lionesses. The stadium, interestingly, doesn't look full. It looks like quite a few empty seats, whether that is Australians who have decided not to turn up for the final. But there's certainly some empty seats where I've just seen there. But the teams are coming out now. The atmosphere is not suffering by the sounds of it. And here they come. Seeing that English flag walk out in a final is just special, isn't it? It's a very even game. I think betting will be very much down the middle with a lot of people here. Come on, England. Come on. Looking at the tunnel, England have definitely got a high advantage on this Spanish team. And not just the first two players, I mean. If you look down the line, it looks like England look the bigger team. Very long tunnel. The biggest game they'll ever play. It's as simple as that. It's glory or pain. Nothing in between. England have had their fair share of pain in recent years. Spain's anthem first, so I know. Come on, England. Come on. I've said this before. I usually have a cup of tea. Just mind the slurping. If I have it, I'll drink away from the mic. Are there any words to the Spanish national anthem? I assume not, because the players or the fans aren't singing. Nice jingle, though. Come on now. God save the king. Get it blasting out. Turn your TVs up. Sing it loud and proud. Come on! There's my badge. It's coming home. It is coming home. I can hear people singing in my house. Few pockets of England fans that'll roar his own. Come on! I need to remember to put the bloody ticker on. I did live stream a match the other week and we were 10-15 minutes in before I'd even started the timer. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So here's the ref. I don't know where the refs are from. They've got a big game. No stupid decisions, please. I've got to get me that England shirt. Someone needs to let me know how the hell you get hold of it. We're moments away. Don't know if anybody saw the video on FIFA where they announced who the referee was for this final, and the referee was obviously very emotional. It was a nice moment, actually. So it's an American referee, Brooke Mayo, Catherine Nesbitt, Yoshimi Yamashita, I think it said, and I'd missed the last one before it went off. VAR, get it right. Do not start handing out soft penalties. So final look at the lineups. No really, not a huge amount of surprises for Spain. One change. Going with the 19-year-old up front is a surprise, but not given the fact that she's played really well when she's come off the bench and been a vital part of them progressing in recent games. But it means Spain have got strength off the bench as well if they need a goal. England, I knew Serena would not change his starting lineup. We saw it in the Euros. Once she gets a team she likes, she will not change it, and it works, so why not? That midfield is key. Georgia Stanway, please have a good game. I think she struggled this World Cup. Lauren Hemp was phenomenal in the semi-finals. If we see half of that, we're away. We've won this match. Russo's now found a scoring boot, and I back Mary Earps any day of the week in a penalty shootout. England are kicking off. Here we go. Here we go. I need to remember to do my job here. Press the timer. Come on, Lionesses. England take the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're away. Here we go. The time has started. I'm good. First 10 minutes will be key. Whoever has the ball for the first 10 minutes, the players can get, the feet on the ball, take the nerves away. Yeah, there's a good atmosphere. There are empty seats, though, and all I can think that down to is Australians who had... That is a terrible tackle. Lauren Hemp's literally just been ran over, and she's still down, but refs played an advantage. I'm not sure how, because, Hemp's back up. So come on then, I've got quite a few people watching. Where are you from? What's your score predictions? Good header. Ooh. England look good here. Good start. Good opening minute. It's showing the replay of Hemp here. Takes a right clatter in. Gets to the ball first. Germany, welcome. Who you backing, Germany? Have you got an England flag? I think you've got an England flag in your bio, so I'm assuming England. The BBC, if anyone's watching the BBC coverage, you can hear in the background Spanish commentary, which is really bizarre. Not sure if that's just me, but there's an echo over from the Spanish commentary team, which is really weird. So Spain, we know, will keep the ball well. And they're going very direct here. Millie Bright, a bit of a mismatch, you know, in terms of age and speed. Ball in. Oh. Got to be careful of that, though. Spain have got the legs. I mean, they're going to have a look at this cross here. Does it? Millie Bright's done brilliant. Arms behind the back. Never in doubt. It is coming home. It is coming home. It's exactly the response I'm after. Anyone who's in the chat who thinks Spain will win, please let us know. This isn't just an England channel. Lauren Hemp, brilliantly again. She's been absolutely fantastic, Lauren Hemp. And I do honestly think she's key to this final. What can England do here then? The ball's gone in. There's a lot of wrestling. It's fell to Lauren Hemp. Bit tame. But England have had a shot. First shot on target. Yeah, but only just. You know, Spain looked the most threatening team England played by a long way. Get there. Oh. And they're just apologising now on the BBC, saying apologies if you could hear the Spanish. Come on, England. Bit of a stoppage in play. Spain have got the ball. I can hear footballs coming home being cheered around the ground. So there's a good set of England fans there. It's great to hear them. I've gone for 2-0 England. But there's a lot of space here for Spain. It's a poor ball in. But that is concerning for England because there's a lot of space there. Oh, she's in the box. Stay on your feet. No, nothing. Bit concerning for England there, though. Look how much space is out here on the right-hand side. I can't remember if I said 1-0 or 2-0. Basically, I said Spain wouldn't score and it would be, 1 or 2 goals that wins it. But I'm not so sure now. Spain look quite threatening going forward. England's run in this World Cup has been bizarre. We've either been actually pretty good or awful. Yes, I did. I did say 1-0. I did. Yeah, a goal in the last 10 minutes. I can see that. I don't think England's run in the World Cup has been hard, but teams have been, losing against teams you wouldn't expect. So, we can't forget that Spain have already lost in this World Cup, convincingly as well, to Japan. So you can't really say if any team's had an easy or difficult run. They've all seemed to struggle. I will do if we win, Pauline. I'm not going to jinx it. It's back to Mary Earps. Yeah, good. Just put your foot through it. And Spain are just having a nice few minutes here on the ball. I would say that Australia, the host of a tournament, that was a hard. Oh goodness me, that is a harder semi-final in my opinion than what Spain had. Just had to pick my mouse up, but it doesn't mean anything. Everything goes out the window. A final is just a one-off game. It does not mean a thing. Good ball from Mary Earps. And that's what we need. So again, welcome if you're just joining the channel. No, I agree. I don't think Lauren James should be playing. There's nothing wrong with this team at the minute. They've played well. Ella Toone did brilliantly in the last match. I think it's the right call putting James back on the bench. Good triangles from Spain. Rachel Daly, who can play anywhere, literally. I'd like to see England get hold of the ball a little bit more here. Nothing wrong with that. No, we need better out balls though. Russo, I think that's poor from Russo. There's not really anywhere else for Lauren Hemp to put the ball there, and she gave her no width at all. No good staying centrally in that position. I think it was a poor run there, or a run too late from Russo. She needs to be offering better options for England. But at the minute, Spain are keeping the ball and keeping the ball well. Oh, that's a free kick, surely. Yeah. Good job, though. Good job Millie White didn't kick her own feet, otherwise they were in there. Yeah, definite foul. England's ball. Good. We need a bit of possession here. Come on, England. Oh, it's good play from Spanish players there. We need to get hold of the ball. Spain are keeping it well. Oh, what's happened here? Russo? Russo's still got... It's gone for a corner. Well, what happened there? The screen went off. And Russo's done well. She almost just pile-drived her way through. And it's gone out for a corner. I think you're getting from Spain exactly what you expect. Very good on the ball. So England have changed their system here. Usually they were gathering up the... It's too deep to the keeper. It's well taken, but not very good ball in at all. So England seem to want to press high. Definitely wanting to press high. But if you press high, you've got to do something. Because otherwise you're going to leave yourself short if they play through you. Just like this. Just like this. Spain have done brilliantly here. Oh, no. No. Terrible ball in. But that's the problem. If you press high, you have to win the ball. You have to be intercepting the ball. If they can play round you, which if any team can, Spain will, they're going to find gaps. Not tight enough, though. You shouldn't... They're playing 1-2s there. I'll try to. Obviously, the home ones I'll be going to. So I won't do one for England games at home, but certainly away ones where I don't get a ticket. I'm still not in enough caps to guarantee away tickets. So where I don't get tickets, I will do watch-along. So I'll be doing one for the Scotland game, for the away one for Ukraine. Oh. There's a potential chance here for Spain. Stay on your feet. Oh, no, don't get caught. It's a goal kick. It's deflected off. Spain look threatening. They look the better team. Man, the slurp of the tea. I've not even checked, who the women play next. Obviously, all eyes have been on this World Cup. I've not looked at the fixtures following this World Cup. Come on, England, get your foot on the ball. Too slow. Kira Walsh has lost it there, but I think that's soft. Kira Walsh far too slow. Seems very... I don't think that... maybe it is. Maybe Kira Walsh just gets a foot in front. But just looked asleep as soon as it got to her. Got to wake up. Well, that flick on will do us nicely. There's a chance for Stanway. It's a ball in! Oh, God, it's not a bad ball in neither. Russo! Oh, it's off the bar! Oh, no! Was it Hemp or Russo? It was Lauren Hemp. I thought it was Russo. Lauren Hemp off the bar. No, I agree, because I think sitting back against this Spanish team, I think they'll struggle to break us down, but it just means they'll have far too much of the ball. But what a chance for England. Out of nothing. Jess Carter's done well there. England do look threatening going forward. They're causing a lot of problems. Corners, hitting bars. It's good effort. It's always looking high though, isn't it? Always looking high. It was never going in. No. It's going to be a long day this for England if we let Spain have the ball this easy. A lot of space in the central midfield here for Spain. It's a good ball in. They should score. They should score. How have they not scored? How have Spain not scored? The 19-year-old has just missed a sitter, and then at the back post. England they're passing through England like a knife through butter at the minute. England has stood watching. By far the best chance of the game. Spain should be 1-0 up. And they've still got the ball. Well in. Oh, the Spanish player's done really well. Spain look hungry here at the minute. It has to be said. England are second to every ball. That's got to be a free kick. No, nothing given. England are penned in here. Come back. Take your time. We've not seen a replay of that chance, but Spain should be 1-0 up. Two of them had the opportunity to stick that in the back of the net. What a ball that is. What a ball from Daly. Russo's touch is horrendous, though. I think it was offside. 60% possession for Spain at the minute. And we knew Spain would have the ball, but they're having too much of it for my liking. And England throw in. Take a breather. Spain, the best team in the first 20 minutes. I mean, there's two opportunities. Just seeing the replay now. I mean, it's a good save from Mary Earps. But she's got to score. She's got to score at that near post. Oh, and England have somehow given the ball away straight away from the throw-in. But Spain have lost it. Oh, Lauren Hemp. She should do better. Spain look weak at the back. Spain look weak. But Lauren Hemp just couldn't open her foot out. It's promising for England there. We're not having a lot of the ball, but still creating chances. I don't know what the players are wanting here. Oh, that Spanish player's got loads of legs here. She's just running through. Oh. Oh, come on, Russo. You need to be stronger than that. Oh, it's another good ball in again. Mary Earps, though. Well done. That Pararello, oh, I'll be announce it. Apologies for my pronunciation. She's looking so threatening. I wish she was on the bench. You've just got to think England are going to have the moments. I mean, the fact that we're creating opportunities without having much of the ball is really promising, and there's no way this Spanish team can keep this up for the full 90. It's a good ball. And look at the gaps in the back line here for Spain. Oh, it's a terrible ball from Russo. It's the only place you can put it when no one's there. And that's a very soft foul, but... This has done nothing for my nerves, these only 20 minutes. Absolutely nothing. It's not a bad ball. It's not a bad ball. What's happening here, though? Oh, just ran into the box for Mary Earps. Did well in the end, but it looked like one of those where it was going to stop short. Well, there's no doubt at the minute Spain have been the better team. Spain have been the better team. But England have had the chances. Got to win these 50-50s. That's a foul. It's got to be a foul. Lauren Hemp again. She's so key for England. And she needed that because there's no one on the left wing. England seems slow. I mean, it's not very good at the minute from England because we're not closing them down. We're pushing high and not closing them down when we are doing so. But then when we're hitting them on the counter-attack, there's not enough players getting forward quick enough. There is nothing out on the left there for Lauren Hemp for a quick counter-attack at all. So she needed that foul. No, I hope not. I don't think it will go to penalties. What's happening here? Oh, there's a pitch invader. Or protester. Is it Just Stop Oil? Is it orange paint now all over the pitch? You just saw a steward, didn't you? Tackle someone just off screen. Get them off quick. For goodness sake, and let's crack on. Bit of a delay here. High line for Spain. Looks like we can play on. Just don't be offside. And I think she is offside. Oh, I thought it was going to fall to... Come on. England just seemed like... They seem half asleep sometimes. Go on, Lucy Bonds, now. Yeah, I was expecting a big patch of orange dye or something like that on the side of the pitch. I mean, people have been tying themselves to goalposts, haven't they? So that wouldn't be unheard of. Just calm down again these last 5 minutes, and thank goodness. England are just deciding to drop off now, and I think this is fine because the high press wasn't doing us any favours at all. It was leaving far too many gaps. It does mean Spain are going to get the ball, but this is where they can't be having that sort of space in the middle. Where's your composure? Get your foot on it. Well done. Now, England just need to calm it down here. There's no counter-attack on here at all. And just like that, that's a terrible ball. It's going to be a long night if England play like that. That is not good enough. We're not seeing enough of the ball. And when we do, we just want to get forward within a heartbeat. And the options aren't there. That's a goal kick. Surely. Yes, goal kick. Well done. Rachel Daly, brilliant. "30 minutes. It's flown, hasn't it? Absolutely flown. Oh, that's quite cool. At Villa Park, the game has been screened, apparently. The linesman... Well, the referee and linesman just didn't know what to give then. Oh, that's not a very good ball, though. Oh, what a silly foul to give away. Yeah, this Spanish team, it's just saying when Japan beat Spain 4-1, they only had 23% of the ball, and it just shows you defensively they're not the tightest unit. Where's all of England's players here? Seems like Spain have 15 players on the pitch. There's a gap now for Spain, and they've found it. It's a goal. It's a goal. 1-0 Spain. Spain. It's a good finish, but should be scoring from there. I'd like to see the angle on this. England just look half asleep. I don't know. Ella Toon's asking for something here. I can't see VAR coming to the rescue here. Where's all England's players? There's only 2 ahead of her, but then at the back, we're short. Shouldn't be scoring from there, though, I'm afraid. It's a good finish. But you should not be beaten there. It is right in the corner. I mean, it's as good a finish as she needed to do, but... Oh, it's a good finish. England have it all to do. All to do. We've been the second best, it has to be said, if I'm being fair. I don't know, I can hear the whistle going, so I'm not sure what's happening here. I mean, the camera's terrible because it's still showing us clips of all sorts. And I think it's kicked off again. The midfield is where it's been lost at the minute. There's too many gaps right through the middle of England's midfield. All to do. All to do now. It's not good enough. Not good enough. England look poor at the minute. And it's just a long ball, and it's not even close that the Spanish player's picking it up. There's no attempted challenge. Now we're backing off. Right, keep the ball. Where's the options? It's got to come wide. It's better from England. It's a terrible ball, though, to Hemp. There's no one up front with her at all. There's no option. I don't understand England at the minute. We seem short at the back and short going forward. She had no option in the box. It's going to be a goal kick. Poor from England. Who's tracking her back? Is it Russo? I think Russo's got to take a bit of the blame there. I mean, it's a brilliant finish, but she was tracking her back and just let her run through. Look, this is too easy for Spain. There's no... No, you've got a clean header. You've got to pick out the centre. Just headed it straight back to the Spanish player. Look at the space they've got in the centre mid. One, twos, easy as you like. I'm not sure. It won't be far away. Come on, England. It's better that we're seeing the ball, but there's a long ball here. It's a great ball as well. I'm not sure what Lucy Bronze was trying to do there. Didn't have the confidence to take that on the run at all. I mean, that's a good ball. Lucy Bronze has got to do better there, rather than just chest it down into the Spanish player's path. See, there's no challenge there at all. There's no one near her. And this is all Spain need to do now. They don't need to force anything. And in a team that takes the ball... Oh, how are they coming through? And it's a long ball up to Russo, but there's no attempt to play a short ball. Yeah, they look terrible. There's no attempt to pass the ball here at all. Yeah, Spain are in complete control. Complete control. It's a free kick to Spain now. What can they do here? England just need to get out of the ball. The frustrating thing is when we've got the ball, there's no triangles from England. It's just long balls and Russo and whoever's up front isn't strong enough or then having any support. It's a deep ball in where they've just outnumbered the back post. It's too easy. It's fell to him. It should be 2-0. Or it should be on target at least. England are fast asleep here. They're outnumbering the back post. Oblivious to England. And Mary Earps has just kicked the ball straight out of play. Not a good game from England. At the minute, we need to get in at half-time only 1-0 down, because at the minute the concern is there's only one other team scoring in this half. England haven't looked threatening for at least a good 20, 30 minutes now. So where's the options? Who wants it? It's not good enough from Russo again. There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, from Hemp. Oh, it was Russo. It's just not good enough from Russo. You've got to hold that ball up. I don't know why there's a reluctance to play the ball through the middle of the park for England. And it's just a long, hopeless ball. England look lack of confidence. No confidence at all. Serena's got a lot of thinking to do at half time. I think you need to ask this England team to get the ball down and play it. There's a complete reluctance for England to play the ball at all. That's England's ball. Yeah. Come on, England. Get your foot on the ball. They're outnumbering us all over the pitch, so the tactics are wrong here from England. Spain, you've got to say fair play. They're doing really well. But look, second to everything, England. Every 50-50 is Spain's at the minute. Right, where's Mary Earps going with this? I mean, look, there's a Spain are pressing high, but England currently haven't got the confidence to pass it round them. Oh, it's gone long again from Jess Carter, and it's so poor. And Jess Carter's just ran out of legs there. What is Jess Carter doing? I mean, have we got a goal kick there? I don't know how we've managed to get a goal kick for that. It's not a goal. Well, I don't know. I don't know what we've been given there, but we've got away with it regardless. Yeah, I mean, some of the Spanish players obviously have come back in. It's not the entire same walkout, but they've, the young players have done brilliantly this tournament. Go on, Lauren Hemp. Much better. This is an opportunity for England now. It's too late. Ella Toon has just missed a sitter. I think it's offside by a mile anyway. It is offside. It was too late. It was Russo was far too late. It needs to go in now. She just plays it too late. She didn't go too early. The commentator saying she didn't go too early. Alessia Russo played the ball too late. That's the opportunity for England that you've got to take. Well, shoot, play the ball earlier. Either way, she's done the wrong choice there. It's poor from Russo. I'm sorry, but Toon did the perfect run at the perfect time. The ball was there, and Russo just decided to hold on to it. I don't know why. I think they do a coin toss for changing rooms and kits and things like that. But I don't know why. Obviously, they can both play in a home shirt, can't they? No. It's asking a lot of Russo, that is. Oh no, the blue shirts. I think one of the nicest blue shirts, or one of the nicest kits England's had in a long time. That's England's ball, 100%. I could hear them earlier. It's gone a bit quiet, I'll be honest with you. Oh, that is so poor from England. Just throwing it straight to the Spanish defender. Oh, and it's a terrible pass back. What is Greenwood doing? Greenwood. I can't believe Russo did not play that ball into the box sooner. I cannot believe it. I don't get what she was waiting for. I think Lauren Hemp's had a good first half. I don't think Russo's had a good game. Russo should have been tracking that player back for Spain's goal. If you look at the replay, she's tracing her back from the deep. Lauren Hemp. Oh, it's a terrible ball in. Oh, Georgia Stanway's gone all the way back. Why has it gone all the way back? And England have somehow given it away again from a promising situation. Yeah, I don't know. The makeup's really strong. There's definitely empty seats in the stadium as well, which is really disappointing. Only 1 minute added on. Doesn't look like England are going to get the equaliser before half-time. They've had the chances. That Russo, I swear she should have put that ball in sooner. No doubt. Look at this here. Just a simple ball over the top. Where are England? And you're going to hope Spain haven't got two at half-time. It's a terrible ball in, though. We need to see a different system from England in the second half. It's been Spain's half, but England have had chances, but we're all over the place. Look at the space. I mean, look, she can put this ball in any day of the week. Spain have just hit the post. I think they've just hit the post. It's half time. Oh, it's just not good enough from England. Asleep. I mean, how has she been able to play a low ball into the box, unchallenged for the striker to get a shot away? It's just not good enough from England. 1-0. Half time. Wow. Yeah, it should be 2. Spain should have had 2 or 3 in that half. England have got everything to do. Easily the second best team. Russo needs to be better. Midfield needs to be better. They need to wake up, play a few balls, but it's been poor. Nothing but poor. Right, I am going to take a breather. And we'll come back for hopefully a better second half, but it's not looking good, is it? See you all in the second half. Hello, everybody. So, not long away from the second half. Can it only get better because England were that poor? I think so. I mean, at the minute, England haven't got hold of the ball, so it doesn't matter who we've got on. We just need to look. We just need to play more confidently. There's no confidence in our ability to play around Spain or control the game. Russo's had a terrible first half, really poor. She should have squared it earlier. I mean, England would have. I think there's an equaliser there. She should have squared it earlier. She should have been tracking that player back. Yeah, and the way England have pressed, they've not pressed well enough. They've been second to every ball. Yeah, Chloe Kelly, I think, would be a good shout. She's quite a physical player as well. Well, it'd be interesting. Did they come out and try and do the same? Because England are creating opportunities. The key now, though, is big tournaments, you have to take your opportunities. If we get a player in the same position Russo is, again, this time, it's got to be the right ball at the right time and finished. I'm not sure England are going to do that. It's been so poor, and Spain have looked so dominant. Yeah, I think Chloe Kelly's yeah, but it can't just be a change of personnel. There needs to be a change of work ethic and structure in that midfield. I would say, though, there wasn't the loudest cheer, was it, when Spain scored? I would say there's a big backing for England in the ground. Hemp, I think Hemp's been brilliant. I wouldn't take Lauren Hemp out at all. No, we're doing terribly. If we mean in England, we're doing awful. It's been not one-sided, but Spain have been the better team in the first half and deserve their lead and should arguably be 2 or 3 goals up. But England have had their opportunities. "45 minutes, that's it. That's all we've got." Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, anyone who knows England, Australia, we're not sporting-wise. They're certainly not friends. 100%. I just don't know what to say because it's been such a disappointing half. I don't know. The midfield has been the weak spot. Spain have just been playing through them like they're not even there. And I think it's those 50-50 balls. And when England have got the ball, they've just been hitting it long to an isolated Russo. And the support getting up to has been so slow. Yeah, that's good. I don't think there's any watch parties around in my city locally in England. I mean, it is obviously big, but not as big as what it would be for the men's again, which is disappointing. There's nothing on, really. I think the pubs will have it on. There's no doubt, though, Spain at the back are weak. No doubt. I don't know. No, I've got an event on this afternoon, so I'll miss the Norwich game. Can't be long left now till the second half. It's 12 o'clock now, so they've got to be back out. Yeah, I mean, looks like Lauren James is coming on. Lauren James is coming on for England. I hope they don't just realise, it's just a change one player out and then that's it. Yeah, 100%. I think England's press hasn't been good enough to disrupt this. We haven't been good enough at disrupting Spain's game. Who's coming on? Who's coming off for Lauren James? Do we think? Well, Lauren James, she's surely learned from that mistake. Surely. So here's the substitution. Who's coming off? Russo and Daly are off. Russo and Daly are off for Lauren James and Chloe Kelly. Wow. I think Russo will be very disappointed, but she hasn't had a good half. It's a change of system. It has to be for England. And hang on, we're back on. Hey, that was quick. We are back underway. It is kitchen sink things now for England. You know, there's no point having players on the pitch that could influence a game when you're 1-0 down with 45 minutes to go in a final. Get them on and let's see what we can do. The Euros are next year, but there's qualifying games in October. Sorry, September, I believe. It's energy we need from England now. Much more energy. Come on. Get in the faces. Disrupt their play. Win those 50-50s. Better from Stanway. They're the half balls. Oh, it's asleep again. They're back in again here, Spain. Just England are so... just look half asleep. Again, there's no angle. Spain are stepping through here. Jess Carter gets it clear. Not looking too different at the minute. While it's only 1-0, the game's never over. I can't believe there's empty seats in the football ground tonight. Shocking. I mean, if you had a World Cup final ticket, even if you was Australian, you'd go. Oh, come on. That is not good enough. Who wants the ball? Asleep. And that's what Chloe Kelly, that's what Alessia Russo should have done in the first half, but she's given it straight away. Oh, England just looks so... It's like you've just woken them up out of bed. Oh, no. I would have expected Mary Earps to save that, sorry. It had no power on it at all. But Spain are just... England just cannot get the ball. It's a save you would expect. It is a good save. It's a save I expected to make. Yeah, it's just so slow. We're just second to everything. And when we've got the ball, there doesn't seem to be anybody wanting to be the outlet. There's no one coming short, no one creating an angle down the wings. It's gone out for another corner. Oh, that's a terrible corner. Wow. Well, that was a shambles. And England have... God, terrible. So, right, so who wants it now? Who wants the ball from midfield? Inside. There's no options for it at all. Georgia Stanway giving a... Oh! Middle! No, it's not good enough. We can't seem to string 3 passes together. Again, midfield. Who wants it? It gets into the midfield and then that's it. Look, no one in midfield wants it. Who's coming short? Finally, someone offers for it. Lauren James. Better. Oh. Nothing in the middle of the park again for England. Or out wide. No, it's a bit of a hopeful ball, that. Who wants it? And again, easily won. 50-50. Not strong enough from Hemp. Every throw-in, England can never retain possession from. Spain will be delighted every time it goes out for a throw-in. Look at the strength here. England are just so lacking. What a touch. What a ball in. Oh! If Lauren Hemp has got to this first, she's got to hit the target. Oh, she's offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. It wouldn't have counted. Chloe Kelly was offside. Oh, I think, is it a corner? Yeah. But Chloe Kelly was offside in the build-up to that. So it would have been overruled. Oh, that wasn't the most convincing of pass backs. I'm not sure that. I think that's a harsh yellow card. I think the ball's been played back softly there and it's there to be won. No, that is a very soft yellow card. It's not even a foul. And that's where VAR should come in. Very quickly, 5 seconds, it's not a yellow card or a foul. Play on. Because now she's on a yellow card. If she now gets sent off following that... Second to the ball again from England. So, I've said, every time England have had a throw in, Spain have won the ball from it. Let's see if this happens this time. Yes, is your answer. Immediately after. And it's all to do with strength. Every single time England have had a throw in, Spain have won it back immediately. It's a corner for Spain here. They're still asking the most questions. Come on, England. There's no outlet for England. It's cleared away. Yeah, I would say England just don't... I mean, Spain have played brilliantly. You can't take it away from them at all. But England have looked lethargic. Second to every ball. Don't look confident. Seem to be lacking confidence. That is not a free kick. And again, it's just, look how slow England are with the ball here. A long ball again. It's a good ball, though, this time. Chloe Kelly's already made a bit different. She's been a real outlet. What can we do here, though? That's good play from Kelly, waiting for support. Here's Lauren James. There's 3 defenders on Lauren James there, so there's got to be gaps. Jess Carter. Wrong person on the end of that, really. It's better, though. It's better from England. Better from England, but it's a throw-in. Can we keep the ball again from a throw-in? Oh well, we played it quickly, so we've kept it this time. It's a heavy touch, though. Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Oh, Carmona's done brilliantly there for Spain. So good from Spain there. Really well done from Spain. Yeah, Spain, 60 minutes in, they should have had more than one goal. No doubt about that. I can't disagree. England are starting to slightly come back into it now, but still not really creating anything of any sorts. I think Stanway's had a poor game yet again. Chloe Kelly has really made the difference here with these runs. And she's just decided to get the ball in, and it's off the bar. Now, I think Spain having 60% of possession isn't a surprise to anybody. In any format of the game, it's a Spanish way. On the ball, they're really good. But England, I think, will be disappointed with what they've done with the possession they've had. Particularly after the first 10-15 minutes. It just seemed to run out of ideas and confidence going forward. No, and I hope she doesn't look happy because England aren't playing well. Come on, England, win these 50-50s. Oh. No, it's got to go the other way. Oh, it had to go out the other way. Lucy Bronze has had, I hate to say it, a poor game. She's looked out of her depth. Oh, come on. Terrible from Walsh. I mean, where's the shout from her teammates, though, at the same time? England are looking better, but Walsh, terrible. I think she'll be disappointed she hasn't got that on target. Where is England's midfield? Who wants it in central mid? I don't understand. Where's the central mid options here? That is not a... that is shoulder to shoulder. Come on. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, no, it's been good. Right, England. No. Chloe Kelly's definitely been an outlet for England, but Jess Carter, well done. And Mary Earps, well done for making a better angle for her. Oh, Millie Bright. What is that? Where is England's midfield? Why is there not a ball to a central midfielder? Why is it a long ball for Millie Bright out of the back there? Where's Walsh and Toon? Where are they? And Stanway. They're in here again, Spain. They're in. They're in. Surely it's going to be a goal. No, she's hit it wide. They're claiming for a handball here. Is this going to be one of those shocking decisions? Is this handball? Her arm moves towards it. Her arm does move towards it. Is the advantage played after? Yeah. I think this is handball. I think this is handball. We've seen these given. It's going to be handball. A hand has moved towards it. You could argue possession's been played after. I mean, did they get possession and then... I don't know, but does it drastically go out of the way of the attacking player? Probably it does. It's handball. Her hand is down by her side and close to her body, but she moves it towards the ball at the same time. It does only just brush her finger. Is it a clear and obvious? I think the referee's seen this in the build-up. I think that's what may work in England's favour if this conversation's going off. I think she did see it in the build-up. I think this is handball. I think they're giving this. Yeah, I think they're giving this. I mean, it's deflected. I mean, it's not deliberate. We all know it's not deliberate. The ball's been chipped up in front of her about a yard away. But we know the rules now. If the ball hits the arm, it's a penalty. But it's very harsh. It is one of those very harsh ones, but it is a penalty. There's no way she can get her hand out of the way there within a second because she's moving towards the ball. But it is a penalty. I mean, where would she put her arm there? She can't put it behind her body if she's leaning forward. But it is handball. In the rules of the game now, it's handball. But it's harsh. It's very harsh. I don't think the referee's not giving it as cut and dry, though, is she? The argument for me, and this is what VAR should have always been used for, if there's any doubt, it shouldn't be given. It's supposed to clear and obvious errors. But yeah, and that's what BBC is saying now, and I agree with that, but I think she's going to give this. But it is a harsh decision. It's harsh, but I can see why she would give it. Yeah, handball. Yeah, it's harsh. But you can understand why it's been given. There's physically nowhere else you could put her hand there. You can't, as you're leaning round, wrap your arm around the back of your back because then you're moving away from the player. But it is one of those. They'll score. I've no doubt they'll score. England have it all to do now. Yeah, it's harsh, but we know this is how the game's gone now. It's essentially, if it just hits the arm, they're not really bothered how close it is, where it's deflected, anything like that. As long as it hits the arm or the hand they're giving it, it's a simple, whether we agree with it or not. I mean, they're right here. England players are pointing out that that ball is not on the penalty spot. You can clearly see it's not on the penalty spot. You can see the penalty spot from where the ball is. And the referee has now told her to move it back. I think she scores this. They're already 1-0 up, so the pressure isn't as on as what it would be if this was 0-0. I think she scores this. Having said that, Mary Earps, I would want Mary Earps in the goal. It's such a harsh decision, though. Here it is. Spain. Yes! Mary Earps! Get in! Get in! Is she on the line? Is she on the line? Some choice language there from Mary Earps. Well, that's it. No VAR check, so she was on the line. England have got it. Oh, come on, Mary Earps. Come on now, England. Here we go. Go on, Kelly. Go on, Kelly. Oh, the referee. Oh, she's giving offside. Giving offside. And that is why, if it goes to penalties, I favour England. It's not a good penalty, it has to be said. And this has been the tournament of terrible penalties. It's a terrible penalty. She's definitely behind the line. Come on, England. Come on. They're the moments you need to go your way, but then you need to take advantage of them. That seemed an obstruction on Lauren Hemp there, if anything. Oh! Spain look a little bit rattled. But come on, England, press them more! The passing from England has just been so poor. What is going off? Oh, Chloe Kelly needs to stop being offside. It's not good enough. She's looking down the line. It's not good enough, Chloe Kelly. You cannot be offside every time they play the ball to you. You are looking down the line. I mean, it's all right the Spanish players kicking off, but we've seen diving already. Kira Walsh has had a shocking game. No, nothing wrong with that. It's a very harsh penalty. It's a very harsh penalty. There's only 20 minutes left. My God. Yeah, she's not been the best, the American ref. What I've liked, though, she has kept her cards in her pocket for the most part, which has been really good. If she started dishing those out early on, this final would have been ruined. This debate, though, about VAR decisions where they take, even offside, where they take 5-10 minutes, football overcomplicates it. It always said VAR decisions should only be used to overturn clear and obvious. If they're debating it at the screen, or if it takes an offside decision 10 minutes to come up with it, it should remain. Whatever the initial decision was, whether that's right or wrong, should remain. And it breaks down this barrier of VAR. What a turn from Kelly. Oh, it's a terrible pass, but it's deflected well. The passing from Ella Toon is just... What is Ella Toon doing? Ella Toon's just not in the game at all. No, England aren't close at the minute at all. We haven't had an opportunity in this second half. Ella Toons looks so poor. Oh, Lucy Bronze. Lucy Bronze. Too many England players have had poor games. Ella Toon, Lucy Bronze, Alessia Russo, Georgia Stanway. There's not been enough players who've turned up for England in this final. The passing from England, though, has been just horrendous. Chloe Kelly's been so good since coming on. That's better from Lauren James. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, finally. A bit of penetration from England. Oh, it's tipped over. Lauren James with a chance. I think it's going to be offside, though. Better from England. (13-1). Are you mad? I think it's a corner. Yeah, I think it is a corner. I don't think it was offside. England haven't been great from corners or tournament, has to be said. Let's see what we can do here, though. I would take a goal any which way. Oh, there was just a touch there. I mean, Lucy Bronze has put a fantastic ball in, but no one's there at all. And it's a terrible touch. Okay, so, yeah, prove a point. England from corners. You know, we should be doing better. Spain is struggling to keep the ball, though, now. 15 minutes. Are there any other substitutions you should argue that England should be making here? Bethany England, get them on. Well, yeah, so do I with 15 minutes to go and the 1-0 up, but... Come on, Greenwood. It's our time. Yellow card for the Spanish player. Oh, yeah, she's got a real shiner here, Greenwood. I mean, what's gone off here? I think it's an accident, but you can see a real shiner. This isn't good for England. This is perfect for Spain. 10, 15 minutes left or so, breaking the play down, having a breather. Is there going to be a hero for England? I mean, Greenwood's face looks really messy here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of extra time. We know, I mean, this is a good thing. We know the time will be added on now. I'm not sure if she's going to get dressed on the side of the touchline. Come on. Well, I don't think Greenwood's coming off if they're changing her shorts and shirt, is she? She's clearly wanting to play on. It's a knee to the face, not the arm. Well, it doesn't even look like. It's really hard to see what caught there. Yeah, well, I think she'll have to come off for a while. But if she's not, if the confidence she's not concussed, then she doesn't have to. I think she does have to go out of play though because she's been down. It's not gone yet. Have faith. Not sure who we're looking at here in the audience, but... Oh, the Queen of Spain. I know, come on. I think there's 20 minutes left here. There's another 10 minutes left. There's got to be 10 minutes at least added on. There's been a goal. Sorry, that was in the first half, wasn't it? But there's got to be at least 10 minutes. So she's back on. Yeah, you would say there's 20 minutes left in this game. I would. At least. Come on, England. Get to those second balls. That's a good ball from Lauren James. Lucy Bronze, it's a good ball in, but there's only one player in there. Who's this photo? Jess Carter. Oh, it's a cracking ball in from Bronze. Switch on! Lauren James, look, she's running back. Keep your eyes on the ball. But they're just saying there's no natural striker on the pitch for England at the minute. We've got strikers on the bench. I just don't understand. I am struggling to understand why there hasn't been more changes for England. They've lost it here. That's got to be a free kick. That has got to be a free kick, ref. You cheating. That is a free kick all day long. I'm sorry, that is a free kick all day long. You've got to question the referee there. What is the referee? Nothing from the linesman. Even if she's won the ball, she's come through the back of the player. It's a free kick all day long. I don't understand that. You've got to question that, haven't you? I think Kira Walsh has got to come off. I really do. Nothing will beat how bad that referee was. We were robbed out of the Men's World Cup. No doubt. Shambles of a ref. But that one just a minute ago wasn't even close on Lauren James. Before this one, it's a blatant free kick. And this is what you expect from the Spanish now. This is exactly what you expect. And she has been caught, to be fair. Is that the manager on the pitch? No. Not sure why they're medics dressed in jeans and a jacket. I'll say this for England, though. We've created nothing in this second half. You could argue it's not been good enough. What's happening here? There's another stoppage in play. I don't know if there's another substitution or... Well, we're running out of time to get chances, William. It has to be said. What is going off here? I think that's the right decision. And I think it's arguably 20, 30 minutes too late. Disappointingly, Ella Toon hasn't had a good half. Kira Walsh should come off as well, but she's still on, I believe. This is perfect for Spain, though. There's just stoppages every 2 minutes. There can be there's no sort of attack or consistency. So here's Bethany England. Looked like there was a handball there from the Spanish player. Look how many players, though, is round Lauren James. Where is the... She's just kicked the ball away, so that has to be a... She's already been booked. Now, FIFA have said they have been booking players. They've certainly been doing it in the men's game. We've seen that this weekend. Interesting. Oh, no. England just look so toothless, don't they, though? There's nothing happening. They haven't done enough. England have not done enough. Where's that deflecting? No. England have been poor. I mean, Spain have turned up big style in this final, but England really haven't as well. England have been so poor. You would argue there's been no reaction in this second half. Second to every ball as well, look. Spain could get a second here. Good defence. It's at the wrong end of the pitch, though, for England, this. So disappointing end to this tournament. Yeah, so here she comes, Putellas. What a sub. Mary Earp should hardly come for that. "13 minutes. 13 minutes. But Spain have got the ball. Come on, England. We actually want the ball. Where's James going? Oh, my God. Look at this. England has stood watching. Stood watching. Got to attack them. You've got to attack them. Not tight enough, look. Lauren James. It's not tight enough from England. It's not tight enough. They're in here. Mary Earps. Oh, it's deflection as well. That's a wonderful save. Mary Earps has done everything she can possibly do. Two minutes gone already. And England haven't touched the ball. This is where the ref needs to be getting a grip here. No, England, you can bring that down. Oh, it's a terrible ball from Greenwood. It's not hopeful, it's useless. It just sums up England's night. That is just not good enough. You've got all the players up. So poor from England. I mean, kicking the ball like they've never even played football before. Brilliant from James. Where's the outlet? Where's... Look at the way she's... There's no options in front of Lauren Hemp here, though, at all. What a ball from Walsh. Chloe Kelly, come on. Oh, it's not a bad ball in. No! It is so poor from Lou. It's not tired. Rubbish. Oh, the referee gave that instantly, and I don't think she even seen that. Is this handball? I'm not sure it is. Mary Earp should be coming for this. Playing into Spain's hands now, giving them silly shoves, losing our rag. It's just ridiculous. Immature from England. Not good enough. What are they doing? Yeah, Spain have been the better side tonight, no doubt. But England just haven't turned up. I mean, look, they've outnumbered us at the back post again. Mary Earp should be coming for that ball once it's headed in. Win those second balls, that's it. Lauren James, I think, sometimes is a bit too casual for me. Look at the players they've got out on Lauren Hemp here. Support! Bronze has had such a poor game. This is horrible. I mean, England don't look like scoring, do they? Let's all be honest. England do not look like scoring at all. Oh, it's got to be a foul. They're all over her. No, there's not been an effort at all. I mean, they're looking for anything and anything, but there's no. Look how slow we are. It's just awful. It is just so bad. Nothing wrong with that ref. And then Georgia Stanway. I've said it. Georgia Stanway not good enough in this tournament. She's not had a good tournament and not had a good final. But you're in that position. The passing's terrible. I mean, our England, you're losing the ball. There's no effort. We look like we're on the park on a Sunday afternoon. How casual England are. How is she losing it there when we've already just won it back? Pass the ball. It has to be said. You have to call the spade a spade. English players have been terrible this afternoon. Lauren Hemp hasn't been too bad. Mary Earps has had a fantastic game. Other than that, they've been dreadful. It's another corner here. I don't believe, and I genuinely mean that, I will be shocked now if England get a goal. And I'm usually very optimistic, but we've not shown anything since the first 10-15 minutes. Spain have been by far the better team, and we look tired, we look just weak. I thought that was in. I honestly thought that was in. I do feel like the occasion has got to the players completely. Good header. That's got to be a foul, though, surely. Come on, challenge! Don't let it bounce! Yeah, Chloe Kelly's had a good game. I'd agree with you there. Since coming on. Oh, look at this. It's the passing that has really let England down. What a tackle from Greenwood. The passing has just been non-existent. It really has. And that's the only way I can describe it. Just the legs on England just look heavy. It's a great ball from Carton. A good take from Bethany England. Oh, it's too casual. You're in a World Cup final. Keep the ball. Fancy back heel. Get up. The referee's been sold. She didn't give that straight away. The referee's completely bought that. And I think that's it. That's it. Nothing's going to happen in 2 minutes what hasn't happened in the past 100 odd for England. We've not turned up. It's been a poor performance from start to finish. And it's disappointment yet again as an England fan. It's been really poor. The way England have lost this final has been incredibly poor. It's got to be a free kick. But she's offside. Oh, get up, you diving. Look at the way they're rolling round. That's it. That's it. Not good enough. That's sometimes what you've got to say. Not good enough at all. So disappointing. England players, I mean, Spain have played well, but England can only look at themselves at this match. It's not been a referee in. It's not been, it's not been fine margins. England just have not turned up. Haven't turned up at all to this final. I think there'll be another minute added on. There's been quite a few stoppages, hasn't there, and things. Oh, there's a last minute. Yeah, I think there's another minute. Yeah, I think there's another minute. There's been a lot of this. Such a vital header this is because we're in. Yeah, no, Spain have been the better team, but Spain have been the better team, but England will be disappointed because they just haven't turned up. It's corner. We've not put a good corner in the whole tournament. We haven't. Throw-ins, corner, set pieces. We've been terrible. 10 seconds. This is it. The ball's in, and it's not a good corner yet again, and that will be that. Not good enough from start to finish. That's it. Yet again, as an England fan, we're all too used to this, aren't we? But England were just terrible. Spain, congratulations, the best team on the night by far. But England just terrible. Terrible performance in the final. Too many players. Lack of confidence. Didn't play the occasion. Not good enough. Russo, Kira Walsh, all these sorts of players just not been good enough on the night, and it's let us down. You look at this and you could maybe look at Serena. Could she maybe have made changes sooner? Chloe Kelly, much better. Lauren James did all right, but a bit casual for me. But not good enough. Just simple as that, not good enough. Congratulations, Spain. Absolutely devastated. Absolutely devastated. Yeah, devastated. Not good enough. Spain played the occasion much better. They just come in and played the game. England, I can't remember England putting 10 passes together in any sorts of sets of play. The midfield for England, Stanway, terrible final. The central midfield areas for England is what cost us. They were non-existent throughout the whole match. The whole match. I can't think of a single central midfielder in this match who played well at all. Lauren Hemp arguably had a good game. Chloe Kelly had a good game. Mary Earps. But dominated by Spain from start to finish, and arguably a little bit is because England didn't turn up neither. England created nothing in the second half, didn't deserve an equaliser. It was like at the end of corner, I said all game, nothing. I was expecting nothing from that corner, and it's exactly what happened. The quality when it mattered just hasn't been good enough. No, it's weird. There isn't. I mean, clearly you can see that at the bottom, but England did seem to lack the same passion, motivation, and desire. It just seemed a gear or two below Spain's the whole match. Yeah, we were I could not agree more. So slow, lethargic on the ball, second to every single second ball. We just weren't first to anything. You look back at that Russo when she should have played the ball through sooner, when it ended up giving offside, and you look at those chances and you just think they're the chances we need to take. But nothing happened. England saved the penalty and England reacted. There was no reaction at all. Yeah. Incredibly difficult, and you've got to look at it and say they didn't play the occasion. They were terrible on the night, absolutely terrible. There's not many players I would rate above a 5 out of 10 tonight from England's perspective. Not good enough on the night. Congratulations to Spain. And yet again, as an England fan, the heartbreak is just real. It just never happens, does it, in a World Cup for England? The ref wasn't great, but I think overall the ref wasn't too bad. England just weren't good enough on the night. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you. I don't think I'm going to stick around to watch Spain lift the trophy. I just want to end by saying thank you so much for everybody. What a journey this tournament has been. This tournament for me personally and this channel has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's more than trebled the size of my channel. It's brought people to my channel, new people. My first live streams have been as part of this tournament, and it's been a fantastic journey for me. I've enjoyed covering absolutely every minute of it. It's been a great summer, despite the kickoff times. And I hope you all stick around with me after this, because I'll be following the men's game now, obviously, because they'll be the next matches. But then back to the women's game in the future. And this is where England's at. If you like the England national team, or even if you don't, if you want to see, the misery on my face when we win, but if you have any interest in this, in our national teams at all, this is the channel to be at. Thank you all so much for being here. And I genuinely mean that. I'm very humbled with the amount of subscribers and people interacting with me on this channel. I created this because there's nothing else. Outside of this tournament, it all goes away. It all goes away. There's nothing England after major tournaments or anything like that. And I created this channel to still join like-minded people in those times. So thank you all so much for joining. I really do hope you stick around. And yeah, it's such a disappointing way to end this. But for this England team, hopefully we go on and win the World Cup in 4 years' time. And I hope you're all there with me on this channel when it happens. So thank you all so much for being here. I will do a reaction video to this. I did say I would do one whether we lost or we won. So that will drop probably tomorrow or late this afternoon, possibly. Just looking at some of the comments, sorry guys. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, there's a lot of good games to come up from an England perspective. I've not even stopped the timer, look. Let me pause that. But yes, that's me, guys. I've got no interest, obviously, in seeing Spain lift the trophy. Devastating. But come on, Lionesses. Come on, the Three Lions. We will be back. Euro 2024 as well. England, it's coming home. The England's men will lift that trophy. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all